Hi, welcome back. We're working with Waverly chalk paint today on a project here, and we're going to go over some just basics of chalk painting. So we're going to get started right away. This is the project we have. It's a white cabinet similar to the one here in the background, and we're using Waverly agave and pink ballet slipper. We're pretty far on this project. Today I'll be showing you some basics. So the basics of chalk painting for this project, you're going to need a painter's brush. This is a soft bristle brush, a little bottle with some water to spritz, a towel. We're using Waverly agave chalk paint today, a cup of water with some mild soap for your brush when you're done, and some paint blue painter's tape. So I'll be showing you how to paint this area right here on our project. We recently laid down some shelf paper on here with a decoupage technique, and there's a little bit of a gap that we want to paint over. The awesome thing about chalk paint is you can put it down on any surface. You don't need any prep. So this is going down on a pressed melamine wood surface that has decoupage glue on it and also some drawer paper here. And you can lay it down on all those surfaces and it'll adhere. And that's one of the great things about chalk paint. You can lay it down on a stained surface or a painted surface or a raw surface, and it will adhere without any prep. So that's a great thing about chalk paint. So we're going to get started just by spritzing our brush with our water. Working it into the towel. We just want it to be damp. And I'm going to start by shaking up the paint just to get it going. And I'm going to lay it upside down to get the paint moving. And we're going to start now by taping up our surface area that we're going to paint. So I'm just going to be running the tape from end to end, creating a nice straight line. And you want to make sure you use painter's tape since you are laying it down on your decoupage surface. And the painter's tape won't stick to that. So I just need another little piece. And I'm being really careful to line this up with the wood. So I'm making a nice straight line. There we go. So that's a close-up of what that looks like. And now we're going to just shake up our paint a little bit more. Get our damp brush. And I'm going to start just by taking some paint right out of the cap. Working it into the brush. I like to really work it in before I get started because it works a lot better. All right, and then we're just going to start painting. I'm going to be very careful along here. And I wasn't careful enough. Got a little paint on the trim there that I'll have to clean up later. So just making this a nice finish line here against the decoupage. All right, I want to also touch up some spots up here that had a little pink on them from the border. So a great thing about chalk paint is you can go back and touch it up later and it doesn't show up like traditional latex paint. It's really, really easy to touch up. So I painted these last week and I'm touching them up now. And you'll never see these brush strokes. So that would be right here. Getting our tape, lining it up with the wood edge, making a nice straight line. All right, there we go. Now I'm just going to take some paint right from this edge. Again, being very careful because I need to cut it right here along the edge. If the paint gets dry as you're painting, you can use your spritz bottle that you use to spritz your brush to moisten your surface. You can spray it right on. That went really quick. Of the project, we'll be moving forward with more steps. Tune in later. Thank you.